Hi guys, it's actually good morning, so good morning instead of good evening. I've done a vlog in the morning instead of last night for two reasons. One, I'm an idiot and ran out of time. I was actually really super busy with meetings, and two, the weather in Kuwait was terrible yesterday. It was so windy and it was horrible, and by the time I got back from being out working all day and then was getting ready to go out again to do a vlog for you guys, it was 8 o'clock at night and it was just miserable. And I thought, I've got so much to get through, I'll just work from the apartment. But I didn't want to give you another boring vlog from the apartment. And I'm actually glad I waited, because last night I had 2 Skype chats. And those 2 Skype chats, the takeaways that come out of them are going to form the basis of what I'm going to speak about this morning, which will be yesterday's vlog, and tonight, which will be today's vlog. So this is vlog 29. Thank you so much for sticking with me for 29 episodes. Today I'm at Marina Mall, or Marina Crescent, in Kuwait, and this is just in the Salmiya area of Kuwait. So one of the Skype chats that I had last night was with Selena from Refugee, and you've all met Selena before, and actually I feel as if, because I'm in Kuwait, my whole vlog is just filled with me, and I did say I was going to bring in other business owners. I've just not met many yet while I've been here that I feel confident to say, do you want to be in my vlog? So it's mostly been trying to do through Skype chats from home, and it doesn't work very well. But me and Selena keep in touch regularly, as I do with a lot of other young entrepreneurs in terms of new to entrepreneurship, but also other businesses in Glasgow and London and the other areas in which we work. And the conversations with Selena are so interesting because I learn so much from them all the time. And what we were talking about last night was she's at the stage now where she's setting up the business, and we were just talking through that and what's going on and the excitement of it. And obviously I'm not going to reveal all the details of what we spoke about, that's completely private, but it's just great to get a catch up and to hear that enthusiasm and excitement. And the one thing that we ended up talking about was what you spend your time on when you're just starting out. And what's really, really important, sorry, there's a security guy there, I thought he was shouting at me, but it's somebody down there. And what's the important things to kind of focus on? And it reminded me of when I was starting up, and you read all these business books and you read about all the things that you should be doing, and what it does is it gives you a bit of fear. You're scared that you're missing something, and you're scared that, like, well, what if I don't know how to do this, and what if I don't know how to do that? And what happened with me was in fact, I'll tell you this, I have found my first ever diary from when I set up the business, and on the first week that I was full-time self-employed, I had wrote in on the Sunday, I'd scheduled off half a day on the Sunday, finance day, to go over expenses for the week, to input them onto my accounting software, and to do up all my receipts and everything like that. That is the last time I set aside a full Sunday to do something like that. The things that you think are important aren't important. It's the other stuff. It's not about the figures. It's not about the applications. It's not about the bank account. It's not about that. It's about what you're creating. And that's hard to get a handle on, that's hard to measure, and that's why it's so hard to give yourself KPIs for your own business, because you can't monitor conversion rate from networking events. You can't say, I'm not spending any more time on Facebook because I've not had a sale yet, because it's not about direct results. It's not about doing one thing and getting one thing straight away and the correlation with it. It's about building something, and when you're building something you can't always see the progress that you're making. And I work with a coach as well. I work with a fantastic coach. She's great, and we don't catch up often enough, probably because I can't afford to. No, we don't catch up often enough, but when we do I get such great takeaways. And she told me the story of how bamboo grows. And bamboo grows underground for 2 years. So you plant bamboo and you don't see anything for 2 years, nothing at all. And then after 2 years it grows like 6 feet in something like 2 months. You know, those figures are not factually correct, so don't bother googling and then telling me I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but it's something like that. You get the gist. So for the first 2 years, don't expect anything to be tangible. Don't expect to come home and see extra zeros in your bank account, or to have people, email you and say, wow, your business is very successful and I really like what you're doing. That doesn't happen in the first 2 years. What happens is in the first 2 years is you consistently hit your head off a brick wall and just hope you don't give yourself brain damage. That's it. That's all that's involved. Just keep doing that every day, day in, day out. But what keeps you going is not the facts and figures. It's not the scores and the doors. It's not the number in your bank account. What keeps you going is the feeling that you're creating something fantastic and the feeling that you're going to create something that's going to change things. If you have that, stick with it and do whatever your gut tells you to follow that. Don't change because the bank account says that you're doing something wrong, or the accountant says you're doing something wrong, or the marketing materials, or the status quo, or whatever it is. Don't judge yourself by that. Judge your business by how it makes you feel, by how it makes other people feel, and by how many people are attracted into your life because of that. And that's the only benchmark I would set yourself against for the first 2 years. Because believe me, when you get past 2 years, you've got enough benchmarks to set yourself against. That's when people start getting interested, and that's when you really need to then start, recording and being thorough and everything like that. For the first 2 years, just play around with it. Be focused on the journey as well as the destination, and enjoy it and enjoy every stage, and be new and be terrible. Be embarrassing, be ridiculous, make terrible mistakes, go through all these things. Put yourself out there, embarrass yourself. If your first product doesn't embarrass you, you've launched too soon. Remember all these things, and above all, have fun and stop worrying. Okay? I'll see you tonight. Can't wait for tonight's one. Bye guys.